Yo, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Corey the Man. We back in it. Let's get right to this video. This is sorry, I was watching Instagram when I was on my phone. But anyways, let's go. This is WWE WrestleMania moments that made everyone cry.
Cascade's best clean ever. With double the Dawn and double the scrubbers, it removes the toughest grease and residue for an irresistible clean and shine. Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
In the future, you all possess powers.
That man is trying to kill you.
If you want to live, you have to trust me.
Seatbelts, everybody.
Julia, get down!
Welcome back to the land of the living.
The final
Rated PG-13.
Some of the saddest moments in WWE history have happened at WrestleMania. Some of them bring tears of joy, but this first one does not. On April 2nd, 2022, Cody Rhodes returned to WWE after 6 years away from the company. The next night, Cody said the reason he came back was to win the title his father, Dusty Rhodes, never won, the WWE Championship. However, things got off to a rough start when the American Nightmare tore his pectoral muscle off the bone less than 2 months after returning, which resulted in Cody being sidelined for the rest of the year. However, Cody recovered just in time for the 2023 Royal Rumble. Rhodes entered at number 30 and won, guaranteeing him a shot at the WWE Champion Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Leading up to the match, things got very emotional and very personal due to Dusty Rhodes' real-life death.
You want to know what he used to always say about you? Nothing. But just know this, if there's anything that he didn't teach you, I will.
Finally, after weeks of build-up, the day came. April 2nd, 2023. Exactly 1 year after Cody returned to WWE, the American Nightmare was about to accomplish what he came to do. Rhodes and Reigns' match was long and physical, but eventually, Cody hit 2 back-to-back crossroads. However, before he could hit a third, a distraction from Paul Heyman and a Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa allowed Roman Reigns to nail a spear and win the match. Yes, this was a scripted wrestling match, but the emotion and disappointment were real.
I know people are proud and I appreciate that, but this sucks. Really sucks.
While Cody's defeat was sad, this next moment brought tears to fans' eyes with just 5 words. After a roughly 3-month hiatus, Ric Flair returned to WWE in November 2007 to say he would never retire. However, Vince McMahon had other plans. McMahon said the next match Flair lost would result in the Nature Boy being forced into retirement. The next few months were filled with heart-pounding moments, as Flair did everything he needed to in order to avoid retirement. However, in a surprise move, Ric Flair actually challenged Shawn Michaels to a match at WrestleMania. HBK was hesitant, but Flair insisted that he wanted to fight Shawn. At WrestleMania 24, the two legends laced up their boots and went toe-to-toe. Michaels and Flair put on a phenomenal match that only they could do. The fans watched intensely the entire time and held on to every moment. Finally, Michaels had a chance to hit Sweet Chin Music, but was second-guessing himself. Ric Flair saw this and told HBK to bring it. This led to Michaels' famous line. Mr. WrestleMania hit his finisher and pinned the Nature Boy, ending the career of Ric Flair. The emotions began pouring out immediately after that. Once he got up, Flair was in tears, as were many others. While the Nature Boy would wrestle again outside of WWE, it was still sad seeing a legend's career come to an end. Ironically, 2 years later, Shawn Michaels would find himself in a very similar position as Ric Flair. At WrestleMania 25, Michaels earned the opportunity to face off against one of his old rivals, The Undertaker. The dead man had never been defeated on the grandest stage of them all, and HBK would do anything to be the first man to do it. Shawn survived some brutal punishment, and at one point, fans thought Michaels might do the impossible. However, in the end, Mr. WrestleMania had his shoulders covered and became another victim of the dead man. Afterward, the Heartbreak Kid became obsessed and wanted one more match with The Undertaker. After scratching and clawing, Shawn Michaels got his rematch with the stipulation that if he lost, he would retire. With everything on the line, Shawn laced up his boots and locked up with The Undertaker again at WrestleMania 26. The Heartbreak Kid gave it 110%, but despite his valiant effort, Michaels could not get the job done and suffered a second defeat at the hands of The Undertaker. Just like that, the career of one of the most legendary wrestlers came to an end. After the match, Undertaker helped his opponent to his feet and shook his hand. The Phenom then left the ring and let Shawn Michaels soak in the applause from the audience. While Shawn Michaels had a happy ending, Booker T did not. When Booker made his WWE debut in 2001, it was an uphill battle. Being that he was part of WCW, the company that tried to put WWE out of business, Booker wasn't welcomed with open arms. However, after putting in hard work, Booker T won a huge opportunity, a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania. The champion Triple H made this rivalry very personal when he said,
"Somebody like
You doesn't get to be a world champion.
Triple H made other personal attacks on Booker in the lead up to WrestleMania, so there was a lot of emotion going into the match. This probably wouldn't have been much of an issue had Booker T won the match, but not only did Booker lose, but after Triple H hit the pedigree, it took the game over 20 seconds to make the cover, and Booker T still didn't kick out. The rivalry had all the makings of a rags to riches storyline, and all WWE had to do was let Booker T win. What could have been a feel-good, heartwarming WrestleMania moment turned into one of the saddest. But how Kurt Angle was treated was also pretty sad. The Olympic gold medalist is easily one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. That's why it was such sad news when he announced that he'd be retiring at WrestleMania 35. What made it even worse was when it was announced that Baron Corbin would be Kurt Angle's final opponent. Fans wanted just about anyone besides Corbin to be the last person the Olympic gold medalist fought. Regardless, the two squared off at WrestleMania in a match that wasn't awful, but nowhere near worthy of being Angle's last match. The contest ended with Baron Corbin getting the victory as well, which made the entire thing a major disappointment. Fans were not only sad to see Kurt Angle retire, but also they went out on such a terrible note, not fitting of a legend like Angle. It seemed like the odds were always stacked against Daniel Bryan. In 2013, the American Dragon accomplished the impossible by defeating John Cena and winning the WWE Championship. However, the moment was ruined when Daniel Bryan was attacked by Triple H. This allowed Randy Orton to cash in his Money in the Bank contract and take the title from Bryan. Daniel would try to become champion again, but he'd always get screwed by the Authority. Finally, after fans invaded the ring on live TV and refused to leave, Triple H agreed to fight Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30. If